Rix has correctly joined the channel.
Dodge this! Cool it! Lightning flash!
No one escapes my sights!
Here! Thunderclap! Take this! Frostbite!
Come on! We can do it!
Here! So soon!
Let it rain! Get him!
Dodge this! Prepare yourself! Take this! Cool it! Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! Lightning flash! You can't run from death.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice!
Over here. To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it! Oh, are Lynette and...
Yep, along with
So you're saying...
Since the two of you are so curious.
You scared Paimon half to death!
Father, you're here.
You know... On second thought, maybe we...
No need to be Of course. I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatu... I understand. As for right now, as for the issue at hand...
What?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
A phantom child?
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist. So I decided to bring... If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to...
Of course, Father. It has long been a... You're quite... If you're willing. Of course. Let's go. We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back.
Awesome!
Well, when with this many people staying...
Okay, we'll come with... They're all sorts... But now that we finally...
Well, you're more...
Linny! You're finally here. The supplies.
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
It's the Traveler and Paimon!
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now.
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel to— Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon?
Oh, wait!
Oh, we don't need something like that. This, come on. Please? Huh?
Or maybe...
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually— I was poisoned not too long—
Wait. When you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them? Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after
Really?
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had...
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk.
All right, see you later.
Bye!
Linny, about all that...
When Foltz was really young, he strangled. Elwar has Chaplot is a. I know you two. Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two?
Allow me to introduce you.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been... It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now.
Oh, this is the first we've...
It seems like it's going to be
Oh, and there's... After this mission is over, I think...
Oh, maybe...
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get...
I heard that.
Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
So, what do you think of the members you... Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. Well, I should probably get...
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh? Fremine? What are you doing?
Well...
Fremine, nice to see you!
Oh, you two...
We were just going to make...
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know, and...
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not...
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Yes. Just follow me.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends?
Hello, my name's Lynn.
Hi, Lenny. I'm also a child of the House of... You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
Does that name ring any bells?
No, not at all. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for.
No, I haven't told anyone.
For how long?
About...
So ever since we...
I know what I'm...
Really? You know the rules of the house, Fremine.
I've thought it through. Linny, that night, that feeling of being haunted.
So what you're saying is... that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth. If Clairvy were... But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I couldn't just...
So what's your plan then? Come with me.
Those two sure care a lot about... Well, they got a funny way... No way! They have a really deep bond. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness and the...
I'm sorry, Linny.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to?
Huh?
You know, we grew up together, the three of... Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised.
Linny...
The darkest and... You and Lynette are the most...
Oh, looks like things are getting kinda heated between... Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away. Hey, you two! Hope we aren't... Oh, wait a minute. Well, we're off.
It's just a small family dispute. It's...
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. I... just... Thank you.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. That means finding...
I've tried that.
And?
And she even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she followed.
I don't know much about...
Let's see here. It's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so...
Well, sounds like...
What is it?
I need you to promise...
Of course.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Whoa!
Lynette!
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Freminate. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. There's no time to lose.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even.
That's right. Still,
Does she know that she...
I've
Clairvy, if you've got some time...
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that... your name... it's not on the roster.
The roster? The people in this house. Some people are family and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been Wait, does that mean the knave...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy. But... maybe we should try a different approach.
What?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and...
To go outside, where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in the house runs...
Okay, time to divide and conquer. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Fremine, you stay in Poisson.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What?
I really appreciate your willingness to help. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to...
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, All you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong. Of course, that's only as a last. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, you too. I really hope this goes well.
It's the knave! And... child! Hey! Aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I was unconscious for... I couldn't have that now, could I?
What sort of unfinished business are...
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I still have so many questions for...
Oh.
Unfortunately, no.
Basically, unless But that problem...
Paimon thinks...
The worst of it is, it's all thanks to that... And that's good, because...
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. Helping Linny and the other...
And what a sweet little daydream that is. Besides, considering how little they see fit...
When I...
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like...
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just... Right! We're super close to Linny and the...
Is that so? Introductions...
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like... Why do you call yourself father?
Huh, good question. I'd also like to...
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence...
Spoken like a true...
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to...
Wait, don't go!
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser, which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least... Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the might...
Well, nothing much. Oh, based on...
Hardly. Although, it would be... Call yourself a Fontainian, for example, and people...
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then, why did you...
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it the primordial
So, you stayed in...
Good.
Actually, well, I heard that members...
Well, that's only a recent development.
They were that high stakes?
Well, the current atmosphere's not half...
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache. Or Tonya...
Okay. Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
Alright. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in...
I like the sound of that. Well...
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you? Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back! How did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight. Everything was fine at first. She followed... But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around, and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... Well, Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. How did it go?
Good. I've got...
Really? Well... Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade. Oh, yikes. That Aurora guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a...
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. It was only later that I learned...
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. Her name's not here, huh? Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine...
Sorry. I managed to talk to...
Strange.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to... As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also... Certain members get older and realize they want some... People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision.
These kinds of
Well, that's... I can't say...
You think she's been...
No. She's told me about...
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's word.
This is...
Whoa. What's this project?
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the
Wait, but isn't...
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. Father thinks so. It's just that...
Okay, super...
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go, but it looks like things are more complicated than I.
We can only focus on one situation at a time.
You're right. Well, Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Lenny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you? She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on running away. We'll grab Lenny and the others and we can make a break for it as fast as we can. Look! Look over there! Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees! Where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast! Look! She stopped! Clairvy! Shh! I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right? Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool, something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable, including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value, and you're handed over to the doctor, experimented on. You're saying it's just... that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Harry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting it almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else. Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can... Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. What should I do?
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairview last night. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous. And
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but we're not real. I did hear Father rejected most of it.
secret experiment? Could that be what Clairview was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any the details of the... I know you don't agree with...
Alright, that's good. Clairview seems to think... It's just that... It doesn't seem like Clairview is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but... Paimon...
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, all right. Let's get to...
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Perhaps if you had less... So what are you planning to do now? Although I must profess to being curious.
Us? Distract you?
Looks like you could... Don't worry.
The ocean breeze is...
Children always... Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as...
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just... Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be... Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait. I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child.
You're not planning on...
I assume you're although, no matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the...
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives?
But don't you...
Any organization... Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep... As for Filion and Toy and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration, if Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, if their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punish, of course. Oh, and here, I believe this. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time. It's been a while, Monsieur I must say.
It is only right that an esteemed although, if I may speak, I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well.
I'll be departing It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette, so allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large as someone who watches over this. Of course, objectively speaking, not all...
Did you get any of that, Trap?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed.
It may have been tainted.
I seem to recall there being a
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette...
You choose your words carefully and...
My thanks for your Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impression.
Indeed. I trust you would not.
All right, Traveler Paimon.
So, what exactly were you talking about? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers,
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at...
Lenny. Paimon really hopes everything's going... Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Oh, shoot. Are you... Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers. Well, let me make it up to you.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend.
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate.
I'll take 3 papers.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory, though, right?
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson.
Actually, why don't we... Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so...
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the
Then what do you...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Wonderful. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation.
Okay.
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Freeze! Cool it!
Take this!
Freeze! Cool it!
Lightning flash! Yeah.
Go, Baron Bunny!
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. No one comes here anymore. Nor does it. It was before I became a harbinger.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from... Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy was...
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. Crucibina came... It's difficult to estimate. They would be handed...
So those were the You said that Clairvy...
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy did try... Of course. There was one exception. Someone Clairvy's...
Wait! The friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see... Despite their difference, there may have been a certain night, even with her body
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years, it was during this time, Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that as a fake Clairvy never, if she couldn't escape, and precisely. It happened during a duel, when she, from that moment, it was the very result she had. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps.
Crucibina, you mean?
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or Peruere won.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name...
I left that name behind after I defeated, and that is where the story ends.
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to